Hi everybody, Thailand Phil. Here to talk about mosquitoes. Yeah, that horrible little fly that can bring so much pain. Here are a few hopefully helpful facts about mosquitoes, what they are, what they do. Mosquito is Spanish for little fly. They are thin, long-legged, two-winged insects and are typically 6 to 12 millimeters in length. Did you know there are more than 3,500 species of mosquitoes in the world? But luckily, only a couple of hundred actually feast on human blood. Did you also know that it's only the female mosquito that bites? Females collect about 3 milligrams of blood per bite. They can drink up to 3 times their own body weight in blood. And also it would take about 1.2 million bites to drain all the blood from your body. Yeah, that's a silly little fact. Mosquitoes, as you probably know, they breed in soft, moist soil or stagnant water, including water trays from house plants, water bowls, and this is where they actually lay their eggs. Often here, when I'm out and about chatting to subscribers and farangs, how many times can a mosquito bite? A mosquito is quite simple. They will continue to bite, or she will continue to bite and draw blood till she's full up. If she is interrupted even, oh, I'm having difficulty with my words today, sorry guys, before she is full up, she'll fly on to the next victim. After feeding, she rests for 2 or 3 days before laying her eggs. Then what? She's ready to come out and bite you again. Well, may not actually be her, but yeah, she's back out on the hunt. Talk about hunts. They hunt for food by detecting body heat and carbon dioxide. As you well know, carbon dioxide is a gas that we breathe out. They also use their receptors and vision to pick up on other cues like body heat, perspiration, and skin odor to find a potential host. Mosquitoes can sense carbon dioxide up to 160 feet away. So the more one exhales, the more attractive you become. She's zoning in on you guys and ladies, but we'll talk about the ladies and everything else in part 2, because by all counts they're not susceptible to as many bites. But anyway, we'll talk about that in part 2 later on. Besides carbon dioxide, mosquitoes seem to have a nose for other scents, such as lactic acid, uric acid, ammonia, and other compounds emitted in our sweat. They also prefer warm bodies. Exercising increases the buildup of lactic acid and heat, making a warm, sweaty body almost irresistible to the mosquitoes. Yeah. It's a hard life out there, isn't it, eh? Some mosquito species are leg and ankle biters. They home into the smell of sweaty bacteria on your feet, sticky trainers, and more than 1 day old socks. They're full of your old sweat. According to a study I read a little while ago, some species of this insect land on the skin of people with type O blood almost twice as often as they do on the skin of those type A. The study wasn't really able to say why. Me personally, how the hell does one of these little mosquitoes can tell what blood group you have until they actually bite you? I don't know. One of life's greater mysteries, one I'm sure I will never be able to solve in my lifetime. What do mosquitoes do with your blood? Mosquitoes do have a blood-like substance of their own. So why do they feed on the blood of humans and other mammals? Well, the protein and iron in the blood they collect is used to make the eggs. Otherwise, female mosquitoes, like males, feed on nectar and water. Female mosquitoes can lay up to 300 eggs at a time. Usually eggs are deposited in clusters and they're called rafts. Looks a little bit like frog spawn. Mosquitoes do hibernate. They are cold-blooded and prefer temperatures over 80 degrees. At temperatures less than 50 degrees, they shut down for the winter on the surface of stagnant water. The average mosquito lifespan is less than 2 months. Males have shorter lives, usually 10 days or less, and females can live up to 6 to 8 weeks. I often hear people talk about HIV worries coming from mosquitoes. I've done a lot of research and looking on the World Wide Web, and it comes over quite clearly that mosquitoes do not transmit HIV. The virus that causes AIDS, they say, does not replicate in mosquitoes and is actually digested into their stomachs before they actually bite you and draw off the blood. Thanks ever so much for watching. That was part 1. Part 2 to come very shortly, where I'll be talking about how can I put it? Or I'll be talking about bites, why they swell up, what you can do to try and reduce the risk of being bitten, what you can do to treat those bites. That's all coming in part 2. Thanks ever so much for watching this little blog, and it's Thailand Phil saying bye bye and see you very soon. Bye bye.
No animals were harmed during production. It doesn't contain nuts and is suitable for vegans too.